Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World on Overlord difficulty. Before I will start playing, I would like to apologize to you guys that I didn't record anything for almost 3 days. I had some problems with my mic and it took me a while to get a new one, but now I hope everything is fine, works properly, and we can get back to the Let's Play. If I remember correctly, in the previous part we have cleared most of locations in the second ring, at least all those locations we were able to do, conquered all remaining provinces in the second ring except of these elves, because I really don't want to fight elves with healers in the army. They have long range, hit quite hard, and it's always a problem fighting elves with healers. So I will wait for until I will run the warrior solo, and then we'll quickly clear this. For this part, I think we have some locations in this province we've discovered with the commander in the previous part. So let's check those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 locations from those Cult of the Dragon, and maybe Minotaurs are too hard, but the remaining 5 I would like to clear in this part, and that will be probably all I will do in this part because it will take some time. I'll see if I'll check those Minotaurs. If there are like only 2 of them, it could be doable as well, but we will see. And one more thing that's gonna happen in this part, our warrior is already level 9, almost level 10, so when we hit level 10 I will talk a little bit about specializations for warrior we can choose on the level 10. So we have quite a few things to do, so let's start with that. First thing, I really want to attack the marble deposit to get rid of those gargoyles guarding it. So I will be able to build a theater. I was waiting for the marble, so the theater will be cheaper. And commander can keep exploring. Okay, oh, it's fine. Can we build something? No. I would say this will be all. Maybe, can we build something in the capital? We have quite a lot of gold, so I can build the sanctuary. We will need this school of magic anyway, so I may as well build it in this turn. I really want to have access to Word of Life later when we'll have more spell slots with warrior. So let's build this. And end the turn. Six gargoyles, but we already know the amount of opponents there, so no surprise. I will have to reform the defensive line, so as always. And let's start it. I really want to see how much damage our swordsman will take. The first attack is not that important, a lot of damage is mitigated by parry, the more important is the second one. But it's only 1 damage as well, so there is no way how these gargoyles will be able to kill anyone, so it will just take a while until I'll be able to kill them because of their damage weapon. My damage will be will go down quite significantly, so maybe you'll spend a while here. And keep going. I would say there's no reason to attack with those swordsmen. They are doing no damage, and I would be depleting too much of their stamina. So I'll only attack with the warrior. Okay, that's 3. And another one is in range, so let's hit it once, and in the next turn I will have to use astral energy on this swordsman because he doesn't have any stamina left. So let's do it. Astral energy for this guy, maybe one heal, and keep going. Okay, this is the fourth one. And now I will start attacking to lower their stamina as much as possible, because at the moment I can't move away with the warrior. If I did that, one of those gargoyles would fly on the tile and start attacking healers, and that could be dangerous. So I will first deplete their stamina and then move forward, or maybe not, they're uh, flying closer, so why not, it will be faster. And finish. So that was easy, and the reward is quite decent. 219 gold, 56 gems, really nice. What about that level up? Was that enough? It wasn't. So what's this? This is our commander. Didn't find anything, so let's keep exploring, and we will get the level up in the next fight. And what's this? Your sages inform you that, judging by some ancient maps and chronicles, a large city of the ancients was once located in the province of Sandy Mounds. Now the ancient ruins are buried under a thick layer of earth, but if you start excavations you will surely discover many interesting things. Mm, uh, do I want to pay 100 gold for this? This event can cause a lot of problems, like monsters uh, running out from that city, things like that. But we have almost 1,000 gold, so maybe you can afford it. So let's check it. Let's try it. The excavations don't last long. The archaeologists soon discover the entrance to the underground catacombs of the ancient city. Unfortunately, the catacombs are inhabited and nearly the whole team of archaeologists perishes at the hands of the subterranean dwellers. Okay, as expected. So what can we do? Either block up the entrance or hire adventurers and get rid of them. Hmm. 200 gold is quite a lot. I'll rather just block the entrance and leave this event. Yeah, it's better. What's this? The deputy of the province of Springberg informs you that one-legged dwarf jeweler has come to their settlement, asking permission to open his shop. Your deputy fears that the dwarf, an obvious outcast of his race, may incur the dwarf's wrath on their province. Um, hmm. I would say I will allow him to open the shop and later go there and clear the shop for some loot and a lot of experiences. On higher levels I actually like to uh, clearing shops. So yeah, let's do it, and we'll get a decent target for higher levels. So I will allow him to open it. Your deputy informs you that Dwarf Jeweler has expressed his sincere gratitude. He swears to serve such a wise and just ruler as you are with good faith and fidelity. Uh, well, wonderful, but I would say his, he won't be that happy for a long time. But for now, let him enjoy his shop. And now we have that marble, so let's move to the capital and build a theater. Now it's only 180 gold. Before, if I remember correctly, it was like 370, so it was definitely worth waiting a few turns. Now I will build it. It should help a little bit uh, our problem with mood in provinces. Okay, it looks fine, only this province still very discontent. but it's because of those events that caused some problems here. And if I'm not able to fix this, I'll just hire a guard here and they will handle it easily. Everything else looks fine, and we can build provincial building. So we have mines in these two provinces, sawmills in both these provinces, or not. I can't see it. Yeah, we have it there. It's here. I wasn't able to see it. We have a mine in this province. So what can I do? I will build 2 more mines in these provinces. It's worth it. We have iron, so that mine is only 70 gold, and with +5 income now, when we have enough money, it's definitely worth buying. So let's construct it. And the last thing for this turn will be finding another location for the warrior. These thieves, I think there is like 10 defenders, so I will wait a bit. Battle mages, we have too low resistance at the moment. I would like to get at least 1 more point of resistance from the level up if possible. Brigands and orcs, that should be quite easy, so let's start from the bottom and go for go after those orcs. And commander can keep exploring. Maybe I should probably repair my gear. 190 gold, that's quite expensive. Okay, end the turn. Only 7 of them. This will be really easy, so I'll just try to kill them as fast as possible. Don't need any spells, nothing like that, just kill them as fast as possible. Okay, kill this guy, let them come. And now they will die quickly. That's the second guy. Third. You can kill him, so hero can move. Come on, move forward and kill this one. Heal the swordsman a bit. They can kill that goblin. Do you have force march? You don't, so I will wait 1 turn so I can attack first and finish. Okay, no problem, and now we should have that level up. Yes, we do, and it's a level 10 for the first time with warrior in the Let's Play, and now we have some options, so let's talk about those a little bit. I will start from the end. I usually start from the end when I'm going through these options. I don't know, maybe because I just prefer combining almost everything with mage. So, Dark Knight, that's a combination I like a lot, and I prefer this combination. I play with this most of the time. A warrior who has mastered basics of dark magic becomes a Dark Knight and gains the ability to drink the souls of the enemies he defeats. So this means every time you kill an enemy, except of undead mechanical units, and I'm not sure about demons, but I think it works for demons, so only undead and mechanical units. From others you get some hit points back when you kill them. It's like 3 hit points between level 10 and 20, and then 20 to 30 I think it's like 5 hit points for a kill. So not that bad, because it really helps you to, when you run the warrior solo, to get some extra healing. And because on higher levels most of the time you don't take that much damage for warriors, so you don't have to heal that many hit points, and those 3 hit points, you know, in fights with like 6, 7 opponents around 20 hit points during the fight you can heal, and it's actually quite a lot. So not a bad bonus for the specialization, but also it's not that awesome, because in fights where you really have to heal your hero, it won't help and you need some other ways how to do it. And this is the strong side of this combination, because you have access to a lot of spells, and you have access to all tiers of spells. You even have access to one tier 4 spell. You have uh, many options what to pick and how to uh, specialize your hero more. What I really like for this specialization is to use healing spells and vampirism. So if I buff myself up with Word of Life, with vampirism, and also some spells like magic armor or stone skin, I'm taking almost no damage from most attacks, and from those attacks that do some damage, with the vampirism up and with the Word of Life, I can heal it quite easily. So in most fights I can stay on full HP uh, all the time, or at least at the end of almost every fight I am at full HP, which means I can fight every turn. I don't have to wait for healing, nothing like that, and can just keep going. For really tough fights I have that access to tier 3, tier 4 spells, so I can either go for invulnerability for the plus 20 bonus to defensive stats, or some summoning spells if I want some extra damage. You know, the flexibility of this build is just I would say the biggest from all these 4 options. So that's why I like it so much. Survivability is really nice, and actually you get the almost full potential of this build quite early, because once you take this specialization, you will start getting magic level ups really quickly, so you will be able to take more spells, and that helps a lot to you know, get to tougher fights. Also, one thing uh, with this build, I how to say it, uh, you get access to mages abilities, which means all buffs you will use on yourself can last longer. A wizard has one ability which increases the duration of your buffs. So when you take it, and I really recommend taking it, it's one of the most important abilities from Mage tree. You can, you know, cast 2 or 3 buffs, and they will stay on you for 6 turns, some even for longer. So that means when you buff yourself up with everything you want, you have some time to keep fighting. Some other of these specializations also have access, you know, to magic, some higher tier spells, but because of the short duration of those buffs, you either keep buffing yourself because it's running out too quickly, or you keep fighting. This specialization allows you to buff up and fight, so that's the reason why this is my favorite spec for the warrior. But again, you know, it's just my way of playing, so there are other ways, and I have to say that the warrior probably has uh, the like best has best options how to go with his specializations. Almost all of them are quite useful. So it's not like with some other heroes where there is like one really strong option and those others are just you know, for fun if you want to try something else, but definitely not that strong. With warrior you can pick some other choices. Another quite popular build is Berserker, where you just go with the path of the warrior to level 5. The strongest thing about this build is you get all those abilities warrior has to level 5, and with that on level 5 of which one is that? I don't remember which one is what's the name of the ability, but on level 5 you get round attack, and round attack with the high stamina is really overpowered. So if you have like life-stealing weapon with that round attack, you let enemies come surround you, then use that round attack. You again can heal yourself a lot. You have quite decent defense from your abilities. So it's a really strong build, but not that flexible as the Dark Knight or Death Knight, because you just don't have the option to pick whatever spells you want to specialize your hero into the fight you are going. You just have a hero that is really hard hitting, and that's all. If there is something like I don't know, armor piercing units, a lot of poison, things like that, you just have to hope that you will survive it, and you can't change spells to help yourself for those fights like you can do with the Dark Knight. Another specialization, Slayer. Also, I was surprised, but quite a lot of people are using this. From the bonus you get with the specialization is Deadly Venom, so your attacks are poisonous, and uh, uh, and strike his enemy's most vulnerable spots. It's something like a precise strike, so a bit more damage. I consider this option quite weak actually, because I don't like combining a melee and a ranged hero together. For me it seems like they are getting the weaker part from both of those heroes and losing those strong sides. You are not really that strong in melee combat, not that strong in range combat, but some people really like it, are playing this, and what I have read about it, it seems like with a really decent gear you can actually weaken units quite a lot with those range attacks, and then it's easier when they come closer and you finish them with melee attacks. But still, I don't know how this would work with high tier fights, those end game fights, like if you are fighting more dragons together, Cult of the Titan, Cult of the Hydra, all these things. If the damage is high enough to handle even these fights. But it's definitely an option. It's interesting combination. If you want to try it, why not? As I said, quite a lot of people are playing this combination. So again, this is something that you can play successfully. And for the last part, warrior combined with commander, this combination is weird. I really don't like it. You have some bonus that um, Holy Knight gains the ability to crush the forces of darkness with his blows, and also to heal his wounds. Okay, a bit of healing, fine, but if you go for that night, you get significantly better healing from spells. Any specialization can get healing from life-stealing weapons, so this is not that important. And that he can crush forces of darkness, okay, any other spec can do that as well, and the difference is not that huge. Maybe on some worlds, like World of Dead, maybe, because there you will be fighting a lot of undead, but still, it seems to me like the bonus is not worth it compared to other bonuses. And also, what's the problem of this build for me? It's combining a hero who is supposed to run solo. At least that's what I think about Warrior, that he's meant to be run solo with a hero who should run a huge army as commander. So uh, exactly opposite approaches to the tactics, and now we want to combine this together. So I don't know. I don't see any positive like mm, skills or options you would get from this build, and I think I've played this combination like twice maybe, and I didn't like it, so I definitely can't recommend playing this. At least to me, it's weird, and it really doesn't work as I would like it to work. But again, this is Eador, so maybe with a bit of theory crafting and thinking about the build, you may find a way how to play this effectively, and it could work. It's just I wasn't patient enough to try it because I really don't like this build. So I spent quite a lot of time talking about these options, probably even more than I wanted. But now it's time to pick my choice, and I will go for the Dark Knight. Here it's the first time I'm on level 10 with Warrior, so I will show you how I'm building this specialization. Later, if I go for Warrior again on some other shards and get to higher levels, maybe I will go for Berserker to show another build. It's not that bad as well, and I'm playing it like, let's say 75% of the time I'm going with Dark Knight and 25% with the Berserker. So maybe I will show this one as well later. But for now it will be Dark Knight, so let's take it. And what do we have from the level up? Either Thaumaturgy, target resistance, hero resistance. You don't really need the boost or the penalty to the target resistance, because most of the time we'll be buffing ourselves, not debuffing opponents, so I don't really care about that. And I would rather take willpower. The bonus to resistance is the same, and we get a bit more morale. Not that it would be that important, that +1 morale, but doesn't really doesn't matter, and the morale is probably a bit better than the penalty to target resistance. So let's take it and check the loot. Bracer, saber, we don't need anything from that, a bit of gold, so let's take it and to get back on the map and keep going with the game. Another event, what luck. While exploring the province of Renton Highlands, the hero Denetar found hidden treasure. Okay, so let's check it and keep going. What's this? A bit of gold, gems, enchanted well, not that important, and the sphere of memory. And we can use it because now we can use wizard's items with the warrior, and it gives +1 resistance. So that's actually not that bad. Okay. What's this? Orgifrated province of Horses Fort. Ah, come on. There's no holding them, is there? It's not, and they have 72 gold. Well, it's not that bad. Could have been worse. So, I hope they choke on it. And now we are finally back in the game. So, I wanted to take that... where it is? That... sphere. What? Come on, what's going wrong? Oh, now it works. Okay, and maybe I can give this to commander or not. Well, first I will check what do we need for warrior, and he doesn't need it, so I can give that to commander. Equip this, sell that saber. Okay, now with resistance of 4, it's not that bad, much better than it was before. And I actually could try those mages now. I hope that hero will be able to handle the damage without healing, and I will focus all heals on swords who will definitely need it. Before that, one more thing, equip this and this, repair, and now I can finally get back to fighting. Um, okay, so let's try those mages. We will see how that will go. How that will go. Uh, can I still build something? I can. So let's do it. Mine. And what about this? Mm-hmm. Oh, now I would say I will go after that mercenaries guild. I have such a feeling that it won't take that long to find the AI. So I definitely want to wait for this building. So I'm not gonna build anything this turn, and you will enter. You can keep exploring. Okay, end the turn. Shaman, Sorcerer, Gargoyle. Uh, it depends on how many sorcerers there will be. Should be able to handle damage from shamans, but those sorcerers could cause problems. But let's attack and see what's gonna happen. 2 sorcerers, 3 shamans, 2 gargoyles. Okay. Well, I'll start the fight, check what they're gonna do. Okay, starting with fear, and the rest is moving forward. Well, I still have astral energy, and it also boosts resistance when used. So for now I will wait, and in case one of my guys will be in trouble, I will buff him with that astral energy. This is fine. Okay, they're wasting their ammo. Vulnerability definitely better than another fear for this guy. And what else? First attack for 10 hit points. Wow, that is a lot. So let's heal him to full and start attacking. Only this guy is still in range, and he's the only one who will be in range in the next turn, so we shouldn't need the astral energy now. This is fine as well. Fear on the hero, I don't care. Uh, and another attack for 10 hit points. So again, let's heal it. And should I move forward and try to do some damage to the gargoyle or not? Maybe I'll just attack with swords and leave it for this turn, heal a bit of the damage. And what's your range? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can reach him. What's your range? 4. If you move forward, you won't be able to shoot, or you will be able to shoot. So now it's time to boost the resistance of this guy and keep going. No problem. This is fine. And this is fine as well, I would say. So, you can heal yourself. You can heal this guy. How long you will have the buff? 2 more turns. Okay, so let's attack to lower the stamina. And keep going. You have only 1 shot left, this is fine. And what about you? This is fine as well. Okay, heal this. And you you will heal yourself. You still have 1 turn. And now I will use the cure wounds on this guy. Now, this shaman has only 1 shot left. This guy has 2. Last one for this guy and last one for this guy. So if we survive this turn with everything, it should be fine, and this guy doesn't have any shots left. So it should be fine. No problem. This is fine. This is fine as well. And what about you? No problem. So, perfect. You still have one shot, so I'd say it's better to heal the healer. You can do a bit of damage with the other guy. Well, maybe if I do it like this, that cargo will lose all stamina and now it's dangerous. Okay, no problem. Heal the swordsman. Finish that gargoyle, and these guys now can't do anything. As always with a lot of casters in opponent's army, I prefer just to stay in my defensive line, wait for them to deplete all their shots, and then easily kill them, because I have bad experiences with rushing these fights. There is always some unit that gets too far away from my healers and then it dies, or I just don't see that when I move the unit somewhere it will be in range of too many casters and again it will die. So I do it like this, and to me it seems safest. It takes some time, but I really would say it's the safest way. What's our reward? 155, 56 gems, that's nice. And the level ups. Here we have either attack or morale, and we don't need morale, so let's take that attack. And from this, well, let's boost the range defense a bit. I would say it's better than the morale, but yeah, it's a really crappy choice. And here we have chance for a medal, but this guy already has two medals for resilience, and I would rather get a defender's medal for him as the third one, so I will skip it. And here either stamina or first aid. We don't need stamina for healers, so I will take that first aid and definitely more range defense for this guy. And here we have Fireball. Come on, I was really hoping for a Vampirism. And the Spider's Egg, but we don't have a building to hatch it, so I will just keep it in case you'll have an event with the trader of exotic animals. So maybe you'll get something for it. Too bad, I would really like to get a spider in my armies, it helps a lot. And another location, so let's check it. Also, one of you guys asked me why I'm checking these locations, because there is an option if I hit keep exploring at the moment that I will find more locations in one turn, but my commander usually explores like 4 or 5% of the province in one turn, so the chance of finding more locations in one turn is quite low, and at the moment I prefer to know what's in those locations he finds, so I can decide if I want to go there with the warrior or not. Later in the game, especially when I'm running a scout with high scouting and I explore like 20% of a province in one turn, then of course I just hit continue exploring and sometimes find 5 or 6 locations in one turn. But for now it's better, or I prefer to just check these locations and see what's in there. So let's check here. Basilisk lizards, and 8 of them. Okay, this looks like another target. There are no medusas, so it should be quite easy. So you will retreat, and maybe this will be even the next target for a warrior. You can repair. Can we build something? We can build a mercenaries guild now. And what will be my next target? either I can go after tier 2 units or after tier 2 spells. What's better? Those tier 2 units would be for a commander, and tier 2 spells would be for a warrior, but it will take a while until I'll be able to take more spells than I already have on scrolls. I have one Word of Life there, I have one Fireblade already on scroll. What's better? Well, I will think about it off camera, because I would say it's already time to stop recording. I've been talking a bit more than I wanted. The video is already longer than I expected. Yes, I will make a cut here, and we'll go after more locations in the next part. I hope you like this. We have finally leveled warrior to level 10 and talk about his specializations. In the next part we will just keep going, keep leveling, and finally I hope get more spell slots for the hero, so I will start running him solo and show you how fast the Dark Knight can level up with a few tier 2 spells. But yeah, as I said, that will be for the next part. This will be end of this one. I hope you liked it. Until the next part, have a good time. See you and bye bye.